So whether you're using the 2 curbside bin system and separating or the all-in-one roll cart system, keep recycling. Brought to you by Charleston County Environmental Management.
Welcome back to the Transportation Sales Tax Program, also called RoadWise. I'm Cheryl Harleston, talking with Adrian Williams, and he is a managing partner. And I think I made you the president earlier.
Yes.
Is that the same thing?
Same thing.
Same
yes.
thing.
Yeah, same thing.
But managing partner means what?
Managing partner means I oversee what goes on with the company through the as far as the partnerships is concerned. We use president also as the overseer. So
in other words, it's your business.
It's my business. Yes.
So we want to keep that straight.
Yes.
So, what other projects have you been involved with as regards the county of Charleston and the Transportation Sales Tax Program? I mentioned Fort Johnson, and I know there have been some others.
Yes. We worked on several other sidewalk projects, anywhere from Otranto Road, Antler Road up in North Charleston. We've done, again, James Island with Fort Johnson. We've done some work over in over on the Folly Beach. We've got a couple of little drainage projects there that we worked on. We worked on projects over in Mount Pleasant, sidewalk projects in that area. We're also currently working with the RoadWise project on the development of the access from West Ashley to the city on the Ashley River Bridge.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, and there's more to come, I understand.
There is. I hope.
I bet you do.
Yeah.
But it's an interesting thing that we're at this place in time in the history of this country. In that it reminds me of the year, doesn't remind me, I read about it, I wasn't alive then, believe me. The Roosevelt administration, when the New Deal was struck, and one way that the president decided that jobs could be given or provided to people who were jobless at the time. I mean, they were on lines and the chicken in every pot and all that kind of thing. It was really rough for folks back then. I see the President Obama, the current president, sort of looking at that same direction, because he's saying to us, we're going to provide jobs, or one way we're going to provide jobs is to make sure that our infrastructure is improved. And the infrastructure, not only in South Carolina, we've got our share of troubles here, but boy, the infrastructure around this country is in terrible shape. And that's money for you, and I understand that's work for you, I should say, because you are proud of what you do.
Yes.
But do you see more money coming down the line from the federal government
Yeah,
to improve this infrastructure?
I am hoping so and praying so, because we have utilized the fact that those funds that were added to or put out for infrastructure improvements, we've been there's projects that we worked with through the DOT with some of our teaming partners that were sitting on the shelves that were now out being constructed, and we are part of those teams with the construction aspect of it. Now, we haven't done any design work as of lately, but there are things that are coming down, and not only through just road projects, but utility projects, improving utilities. Some of the projects we're working on now, one in particular, out in Dorchester County, we're relocating some utility lines because of the DOT is now improving some intersections. So some of it may be directed toward a road project at times, but there's other things that stem off from that we get involved with.
The Department of Transportation, is that one of your primary places or organizations where you get information on jobs that are coming down the line? I mean, are you kind of dependent upon them to let you know? Well, and then, of course, you deal with the local folks as well. But
yes, there's a number of avenues that we utilize. A lot of it DOT work. We try to stay involved or in tune with what's coming down through them. We try to work with some of the local municipalities and government agencies, just staying ahead of the game, trying to find out, okay, what's the next big project that you guys are really looking at, and then trying to position ourselves in a manner that we can be involved with that.
I know you can answer this, but what happened to this infrastructure? I mean, we had bridges, I'm not going to give the number because I don't remember correctly. The number 50 comes up, but I don't know, it might be 500. But bridges are in trouble and they're falling apart. We got sidewalks that need to be replaced or placed. We have roads that are in trouble. The traffic is enormous
Yeah.
these days on local roads right here in Charleston County. Are you seeing all of that?
Yes, definitely.
And I know it means dollars, but what do you how did we get to that point?
That's a hard question for me to answer, but
Yeah.
I just think it was one of those instances where we may not have had the funds available to actually put forth the efforts needed to correct the issues. And I really think that is the key aspect of it. So a lot of the funding that we're getting now is something that we've needed for years.
Right, and I imagine that maintenance is a big part of it, and the various agencies have to somehow get maintenance money so that we don't lose these projects or
Yes.
that we don't lose this work at some point decades from now and be in the same position that we are right now.
Right, exactly.
And that's kind of frightening.
It is.
But it's good to see someone like you who's involved in all of this work and being successful
Yes.
at it. All of us here in the community are very, very proud of you, those of us who know you. And there are others who are also doing this work, and we're so proud of them. And there are women who are engineers now,
Yes.
African American women, and lots of good things are going on. And we're thankful for the county for thinking about equal opportunity,
Yes, we are.
if you will.
Yes.
And just not equal opportunity, but finding the people who can literally do the work and they're not just there because of color.
Yes.
Thank you for talking with me.
Well, thank you, Cheryl.
It's been a joy.
It's definitely been a joy.
Enjoyed talking with you as well. We'll be back next week with something very interesting for you, so don't forget us. This has been the Transportation Sales Tax Program, and I'm Cheryl Houston. For more information, visit us on tst.charlestoncounty.org. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter.